we're going to update any properties that they own. So list of properties. So it seems like they own this property and this other property. So they are on here is already the Mariner Drive. We usually pull credit the property profiles for them, or we have or we Google. So we can always just search up this property. Right on Zillow, it's a single family residence, so we know it's going to be 1 unit.
1 unit.
The property value, we can just put the value that this is expecting at. It seems like it is being sold, so the status here is going to be pending sale. It's going to be for they're currently their primary home, and then we can leave. Oh, I'm sorry. This is their primary home, and then this one can be left as other. I'm going to save this. We're going to add a new one because on her application, she indicated she owns this other property.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're going to go here. It's going to be, okay, again, we're going to search this property. And this property is also a single family, so 1 unit. The expected value is going to be this one right here. Their status is going to be retained because it doesn't seem like they're selling this property. And this is their investment property. Okay, if they had 5 more addresses, then we would have to do the same thing for all the property addresses. Okay?
Okay.
We don't have the property value. If we had a property address, we would just search up when it was built. Let's see. This one seems like it was built in 1960. So let's say the subject address was this property, then we can just Google and it'll tell us, and then we would just put the year here. But we don't have a property for this one. This one, will you occupy the property as your primary? It's going to be yes. Any ownership in another property? Yes, because they currently own a primary home and an investment. We'll just do primary residence and by herself. And then all the other questions for the most part should be no. You can just go ahead and put no. If we had a credit report, we can look up to see if they have any foreclosures or bankruptcies. But we'll just leave everything as no for now. If they indicate they're a veteran or if they provide any documents that they're veterans, we'll click yes. But for the most part, it's going to be no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She indicated she was, let's see. Did she complete this? Okay. So not Hispanic, Asian. She didn't indicate which one, so we can leave blank. Female. And then we're always going to indicate internet because for the most part, if they're from ERP, it's because they completed the application online. Number 9 here, we're just going to verify that this is filled out with the loan originator that we put in page in the borrower information. And that's all the information that pretty much has to go in. Before I let you go, if we did know this document here, like all this, let's say it's going to be for an 800 purchase price. And they're putting in 15% down payment. If you go down here, this monthly first mortgage is going to be the principal and interest. That's going to be automatically done, calculated. If we are looking for a homeowner, single family home, this homeowner's insurance, we can always put a 0.35 rate, or if it's a condo, it'll be 0.25. Okay. And then for the county property taxes, if you ever had to update this, make sure this is always on appraisal value, and the rate's gonna be 1.25. So these rates right here that I just kind of gave you are strictly for California. So any other states, if we're processing other states, then we would have to find out the rates for those states in particular. If it's a condo, we would Google the property. Let's say this was the property and it was a condo. For the most part, it seems like it's a townhome. So it's going to be, this one's right here, it says it's 138 per month HOA. So then you would just add this onto here. Okay. But yeah, so we just pretty much have to go and compare and contrast all the information on ERP because unfortunately it doesn't get transferred correctly. If we didn't have this ERP, we would have to get all this information from the documents the borrower provides. And we would have to go through every document to find where the information would go.